Hello everyone, welcome to the afternoon stream. My name is Dudzord and I do cool game dev stuff here, around here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. For the morning stream, we worked on the Game Boy emulator, and oh my, we were finally able to get the rendering working properly. We passed all of the rendering tests that we were able to find. Let me just switch the scene here. The most important one is like the DMG Acid 2, which now we are able to essentially render this image like perfectly. So good job us, confetti. Yeah, good job us. But yeah, that was the morning stream. This is the afternoon stream. And for this stream today, we'll be continuing working on the Unreal Engine game, our RTS game, real-time strategy, that I just posted the link in chat. It's called Standalone, and it's a game that I've been developing with friends. Myself for a couple of months, but my friends for 2 years almost. And it is essentially the spiritual successor for a 20-year-old Warcraft 3 mod that is still in development. But yeah, so there have been people that have been playing that Warcraft 3 reforged map for 20 years, and we thought, well, might as well try to create a standalone version of it with like actual modern rendering engine and modern features, and that's what we've been doing essentially for the past 2 years now. And you can see I have like a little video playing, which shows like the current state for the game. We also have a Steam page where you can go and wishlist if you would like to. But yeah, in any case, I'll get started. Let me maybe just like compile the game just so it opens in real, and you can see that I'm actually working on these and I'm just not pretending. So yeah, I'm compiling the project. The project is launching now, so we need to wait a little bit. But essentially the task that we will be working on today is essentially bug fixing some issues that we introduced. Some issues that we introduced ourselves last week. So last week we were working on this task, which we will continue today. But essentially we have different ways of selecting units. And one of them is called multi-select, where you essentially have more than one selected at one point in time. And we wanted to add some additional features to this. Mainly the ability that when you have, let me see if I can show you. When you have like multiple entities selected, we wanted the ability for you to like click in each one of these profile pictures individually, and that would only select the unit that is selected in there. The previous task that I worked before that was for the single selection, and besides clicking the image, also selecting the unit, they also wanted it to center the camera, but apparently they don't want to center the camera for the multi-select. So that's the first thing that we will need to fix. Let me just open Discord here on the side so I have like a better. Usually these things are like discussed on Discord, and only a handful of stuff is actually like written here on this Aken plan board. So I usually refer to the Discord just so I don't forget anything. But while Discord opens on the other screen, I mean, I might as well show you what the game is about, you know? So I'll put like some bots in here so we can have the bots playing. And you will be able to see like how amazing this game actually is. Like I don't even need to play, like the game is so good that we have already automated players, you know? Thought you were calling chat bots there. Well, nah. I mean, I can't say for certain if you are all real people or not. Maybe you are just some sort of weird AI. Super intelligent AI. But yeah. In any case, you can see the bots playing. So essentially the objective of the game is you control a set number of bunkers. You have like a color assigned to you. In my case, I'm Team Pink. So I would control these bunkers here, see? And I can control my units, and then I can like send the units to do stuff. Pretty cool. And now there comes the purple team, and like the purple team will obliterate me. So this is essentially how the game plays, and now they're trying to conquer my own bunker. And yeah, I lost and they conquered, see? And this is the game. This is the game. And you conquer bunkers, you spawn units, you throw units at the enemy. And you try to conquer as much territory as possible. And you win the game by destroying opponents, which is essentially by conquering their bunkers or their bases. But the winner is determined by being the one person that controls 50% of the total bunkers plus one. So 51%, let's call it that. The game works for up to 20 people playing real time across the network. And yeah, we can see we even have boats. So you can like put people inside the boats and then like send the boats somewhere else. So like deploy them abroad. And see, like there goes the boat. Pretty cool. There goes the boat. And they deployed these people here instead of like forcing them to come all the way around. I don't know if it was faster or not, but I mean, it worked. It worked. And yeah, the bots will keep fighting until one of them wins. Okay, this is the intro. GG. Very professional intro. Let me know if my mic sounds weird, because I have the robot vacuum working, and maybe it will like clip or something. The sound, no idea. But I shut the door, so hopefully it shouldn't be terrible. Oh, it's fine. Earlier issue was my headphones. Okay, good, good, good. So do you like my sexy voice then? Sexy voice. Okay, and now we get to actually work on the game. Does the vacuum smash into door to get in? Absolutely not. It has like the LiDAR stuff, so it knows the distance to the walls. But it makes a ton of noise, so I shut the door so I can like mute a little bit the sound, you know? So now the task that we were working on. So we have all of these. I want one. Well, then buy one. They are fairly inexpensive. They're like 200 euros or something. But in terms of the task that we need to implement or continue to work on today. So last week I added the ability that when you have like a unit selected, you were to click on this image here where it says artillery here. If you click on it, it centers the unit on the camera. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Which means that you can have like a unit like selected, you know, and then you could be like spying on the map, like trying to figure out what the hell the enemy is doing and whatnot. and then you could click. Whoops, I misclicked. GG. But then you could click on the artillery icon, and then it would like center on the icon again. For some reason, that click that I did failed. I wonder why. Does it fail if I have like a unit behind? No. It's just weird. Okay. And the other feature that I also worked on was the ability to have like this little neat grid with all of the different enemies that you have, units that you have selected. So currently we would have 3 regular riflemen, 1, 2, 3, then 1 doctor, then a cannon. Yeah, this is the mortar, then the captain, and then the cannon. So this looks proper, and this like sorts by their value. Let's call it that way. So even if you were to like select it this way, see, like it always works properly. So what they wanted me to do, or what they asked me to do, was when you click on the medic, it should only select the medic, but it shouldn't center the camera. So we need to fix that. That should be fairly easy to fix. And that's what we'll be doing essentially. But there are more issues with that. This is not the only issue, okay? So don't keep your hopes high. Okay, so there's also something that they say that sometimes when they click, the thing doesn't work, which I don't know exactly what could be the case. But yeah, we'll get there. When you click on a unit in the multi-selection, it should just select them, not center the camera as well. So that's the first thing that we are going to do. So we have the multi-selection here. We just do this. So we don't center the camera. GG, it's done. See, simple, yay! Task number 1 is done. We deleted 2 lines of code and now it works. Well, I can delete more. Okay, GG. We deleted 5 lines of code. Another GG. Easy wins all over. Is that specific to a medic or any unit? What exactly? This is supposed to work with any unit on this list. So when you select it, when you click on it from here, it should only select it, but it shouldn't center the camera. No, it's supposed to not center ever. So essentially, like if you have a multi-selection, you would click on the medic, like you could see, okay, the medic is whatever, and then if you wanted to center on the medic, then you click on the medic icon again. So like 2 clicks instead of 1. Yeah. Okay. So let me try to build this, and hopefully we'll have our first. Well, might as well stop this execution there because Unreal likes to not work sometimes. I kind of want to select water and then disable the flow field. GG's. Okay, so we are just waiting for this to compile. GG, it compiled, and now we get to try it again. I can barely hear like the music with the freaking vacuum robot. Ay. Okay. in any case, it should now work as expected. Okay, so we have all of these units here. So if we have only one unit selected and we click on the icon, then it works. Okay, good job. Very easy peasy. Yeah, very easy. The other thing that we need to test is whenever we have multiple of them, if I were to select the captain, it shows the captain. If I click on the captain, then it centers. Pretty awesome as well. Pretty great. I wonder why they say that sometimes this doesn't work. Because, I mean, apparently it's always working here. I don't know. We'll need to figure that out. Might be like a resolution situation. Okay. Okay, so one thing that they also asked me to do, and this is a new feature, is whenever this, for instance, this captain is moving, if I were to click and hold onto this portrait here, it would follow the captain. Like smoothly, you know? So we might try to implement that, but I would rather look at the bugs features for now. Not the bug features, like the bugs. Then they also say that the buttons are visible behind the screen here. That widget should be hidden if more than one unit is selected. Huh? The buttons are visible behind the stats screen. Okay, so the stats screen is this. So by buttons, I think they mean like this border there. The buttons are visible behind the stats screen. The stats screen is this one. That widget should be hidden if more than one unit is selected. Not sure if that's what you meant in your question. Holy, okay. Okay, let me see what I wrote them. Okay. Okay, I think I need to open the PR here. Clicking a unit icon during move to select just selects that unit. I ended up moving this into your proper C++ class that uses the populate grid behavior. It impacted modifying a couple of UI files, but mainly to fix its visibility. Okay, so I don't think that's an issue. All right. So there's actually not anything here that the buttons are visible behind the start screen. Okay, I think that if anything, we should try to remove like the when you only have like one selected, it should like remove those like these weird lines, you know. But as far as I know, that's just an image. So maybe we can just get rid of it. So we have the Yeah, there's this image here, which is the unit visible background, I think. Holy. Yeah, I would say that that image there is probably this background here. I think. Let's see. But if that is, then the solution is to actually... No, this is still rendering. Oh, so maybe this shouldn't like render the buttons if maybe this shouldn't render like anything if no units is selected. So no units this, multiple units that. Is this what they mean? I don't know. Yeah. But the worrisome part is when they say that when they click on the units icons, like sometimes they don't work, which is, I don't know, weird. Does it have to do with no? I mean, it works here. It works here. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. I mean, I would like to help the guy, but this is not failing once. You know? Maybe let's pretend to battle for a little bit and see if boom. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I legit do not know. Maybe it might fail like on the little border or something. No. I mean, it's working. I really couldn't tell. Often when I click the unit icon, it doesn't register. Nothing happens. Does it only fail when having multiples of the same type? Maybe it might be a bug whenever you have like different or multiple entities of the same type, you know? Who knows? I mean, I don't know, like it's working here. Oh, it failed, I think. Is it because I'm like updating things wrongly or what? It's weird. It is weird. Yeah, I can't replicate it. I legit cannot replicate it. Maybe I didn't push something to the branch. No, I don't know. Here it appears to be working every single time. The buttons are visible behind the start screen. I legit do not know. I legit do not know. But okay, can maybe try and go to the multi-selector thing and maybe, just maybe, like get rid of this image or something. Just to see how this looks, because I already have the grid there, you know? And then I don't need to actually match the buttons to the size of the grid. I don't know if it's gonna look better or not, but might as well give it a try. Yeah, like see, now it doesn't have like the weird buttons there. It feels like these grid lines are just like to make sure we match like the UI properly. You know, maybe. I don't know. But at least we fixed the selection stuff. Okay, so I think that now what we could do is whenever we have one unit, instead of like clicking here mindlessly, while we hold this button, it will try to follow the unit, you know? Maybe we can work on that. How would we go about it? So I want the single selection widget, which is this one. And then I have this center camera at location. Okay, pretty cool. I would say that I probably want to have like an on-clicked and the unreleased, you know, and unclicked and the unreleased. Released, you know. I need to create a delegate here. Ununit button unreleased. Pretty cool. And now we need to figure out, so we already have the onclick here for the single unit. And then we'll need to do handle unit icon released. Unreleased. You see? Pretty nice, pretty nice. Because the way that I think that we should implement this is, instead of trying to spam this, the center camera at location, a bunch of times, which probably would work, not gonna lie. Instead, maybe what we want to do, maybe we want to put like some sort of flag inside of the player controller that says focus the camera on this unit, and whenever we release the button we clear that flag. Thoughts? I don't know if it's the better approach or not, but I mean, might work. Released. We actually need to have a U function there. Maybe. Do it. Just do it. It's not marked. Okay, so they need a U function. They need a U function. Okay, so does the player controller have some sort of a tick or an update function or something? You know? What do we have here in terms of structure? Well, I have the tick here. So yeah, I would say that that is what I need to do. So on handle unit icon pressed, I will want. Can I access? Hold on. We need to chill. Hold on. Can I actually get or access like the EC manager or the movement storage or something inside of here? Because maybe I cannot. Well, I can have the ECS subsystem. So if I have the ECS subsystem, I have everything. Okay, pretty cool. So what I'll want to do is here, I will want to say set camera or chase camera, and then I pass my selected entity ID. You know, something like this, something like this. And then when we release this, what I'll want to do is I'll do a MPC chase camera where I pass index none. You feeling? Okay. Are you feeling? And then what we need to do now is we'll need to implement a function called chase camera, where we pass an entity ID. Chase entity with camera, or follow entity with camera. Yeah. Follow entity with camera. That's a good name. Okay, and now we create this method here, and essentially, okay, let me see, how do I get like the ECS manager from someone? Okay, so I need to get a subsystem from this. Okay. Pretty cool. So instead of get world, I do this. So this is the ECS subsystem. And then I get the ECS manager, and then I get the followed entity. Well, actually the only thing I need to do here is the only thing I need to do here is like to store this data somewhere, you know. So I need to do like a camera followed entity equals entity ID. I mean, this is the only thing that I need to do here, you know. Literally the only thing I need to do here. Cool. But then I'll actually want to, well, we'll see. Okay, so if this equals index none, we return. We don't follow it. GG. Else, we grab its data. We'll probably want to grab its visual position. And that's where we want to set the camera. And I will rename this to set camera followed entity. Yep. Okay, and then the only thing that we need to do is on the tick function. Is on the tick function. Whatever. Update camera follow. What the hell? So we actually already had this. Okay, so apparently you already had some we had some code in here. Resolve followed entity location. Follow location. Resolve followed entity. Where do they... Followed entity. What the hell? Try resolve entity. Current follow entity ID. Oh, so seemingly this already existed. This already existed. So I need to have the... Hold on. So all of this code that I just wrote was for nothing. I just wasted time writing code. GG. Okay, I'll need to keep that. I need to clear this. I will need to clear this as well. Okay. Okay, so on the single unit selection widget, I'm not calling chase camera, but they need to have some sort of follow something, you know? Follow selection command. So this gets the selected entities. And then it tries to follow them. Do they have a stop follow? Stop following selection. GG. Okay. Well, if this is everything I needed to write, then it's gonna be way simpler. Which means that I'm probably gonna end stream in like 15 minutes because I don't have more tasks to work. GG. Ay. Let's see. Yeah. That's the bad part about being a super productive member of society. Invent some. Absolutely not. This is not my game. I cannot invent features here. When you're gonna start your own game? Well, if I could make my own game and then sell 5,000 copies in 24 hours, that would be legit. You know? That would be legit. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I would say the current or the biggest issue is that I don't have any idea. You know? And without ideas, you don't have games. And hold on, why is this not compiling? Oh, because I changed the other thing. I have no ideas. And besides not having ideas, I also don't know how like to draw or a 3D model or nothing like that. So I wouldn't be able to like make a game by myself. Usually the people here on Twitch that have been mostly successful with building solo games are the ones that can handle the art part, you know? So people that can draw, people that can model. But when I mean knowing how to draw and knowing how to model, it's like people that actually legit do it really, really well. And maybe they lack a little bit in the coding side of things, but the code is not visual, right? It doesn't matter if your code is shit. Like, as long as it works, then it's GG. But if your art sucks, then no one is getting your game. So, yeah. I would probably be able to find people to work with me. maybe people that work with me at Chaotic, but I mean, I would need to pay them, you know. I would need to pay them. I don't want people working for free. Okay, this probably still won't work, but I mean, it's following the guy, you see? Like, it's following. It's pretty cool. Okay, so the only thing we now need to plug is the only thing we need to do now is is to plug in the event for the release. So we are doing the pressed one here, ref share. I don't know. I'd rather have money to pay people. I'm very old school. I don't like ref sharing. But yeah, I also don't have money. Well, I have money, but I don't know if I want to waste money making a game, you know? Might as well work. I mean, might as well be an incredible game. I don't know. No, this is the fortress selection. I don't care for the fortress selection. Where is this guy set? Not set. Where is this guy called? Button widget. Handle button clicked. Okay. We need the handle button released. Okay, where is this bound? Here. On clicked. On image. Okay, so image has a button image as an on clicked. Oh, so I think I'll need to change it to a on pressed then. So on press is when it's press and then release. Okay. On released. On pressed. Released. Well, I need to add all of this. Button clicked. Nah. Okay, so I have the button clicked, but I also want the button released. On released broadcast. Okay. Okay, this won't compile because of this. But yeah, I don't think if this is gonna work. I think I'll need to split it into pressed, clicked, and released. Simonot, would you like to do some 3D modeling for my game? Ref share only. Sure. Show me your best 3D modeled thing. Do I get to learn your proprietary API? Absolutely no need. You can ask ChatGPT to write code for you. You don't need to care about code. I'll handle the code. You'll handle the 3D models. I don't want your shitty code in my game. I only want my shitty code in it, not anyone else's. Okay, this is gonna work. No, it didn't work. So there's the clicked, there's the pressed, and then there's the... Yeah, I'll need to have all of this crap. On button pressed. Yeah. Okay, so on pressed needs to be this. But where is this guy being used? Where? This is the only usage. Oh, so this is not even used anywhere. Like, are you 100% sure? Can I trust you? I don't know if I trust this guy. I don't know if I trust this guy. Bloop, crashed. GG. Okay, so if you were to work on a game, what kind of game would you want to work on, Simonot? What type of game would pull a ton of people to play? I don't think it can be like anything FPS related. Not FPS for sure. Maybe some kind of platforming. I don't see myself building racing games because there are a ton of those and you can only innovate so much. Silly tank game where you get to lob shells across the map. So like a Worms 3D but with tanks. That would work. And make it like an open game like this. I mean, we just copied the entire code from this. And we just changed the models. And it's done. And it's GG's. Yeah, I imagine something like hyper casual. You know? But it would need to be something that people could stream. And I don't know if people would like stream tank shooting game. I don't know. Well, I don't know if people need to stream it. I have no idea. Okay, so when I click here, does onPressed have something? No, invocation list is empty. Okay, so when I am here, does onPressed have something? Invocation list is empty. When I have this and I click here, Does this have anything? Invocation list is empty. Okay. If I do this, does this have anything? Invocation list is empty. Well, then it's GG. Then it's not being used for anything. Which means we can reuse it ourselves. GG's. GG's. So we get to do this. On pressed will just be no params. Oops. F on unit button pressed. So we have clicked, pressed and released. Good job. Okay, let's see if this compiles. Yeah, I really couldn't tell you what would be the type of game that I would like to work on. I like those types of easy to play, hard to master, because I like to put hours into actually being better than everyone else. Well, not everyone else, but like I like to aim at top 5% best player in the world type of ranking, you know? That's what I like doing. And I do it pretty much that for any actual game where I put real hours in. You need to put some time into iRacing. I need to. I don't know that. Like the sim rig, well, this is the same PC, so I'm using the PC. Surprised you're not grinding to 5k in that game. Yeah. Well, I would say that anything that I'm gonna say now will gonna sound as an excuse. But I would say that my main issue is that it's just not comfortable sitting there. It's just not. If I stay there for more than 1 hour, then it's not good. So I need to figure out that entire situation. On button pressed. A lot of people say that gotta get their ergonomics fixed. Yeah. Well, I'm also fat. I might not look like, but I'm also fat. And the racing chair is like fairly. I don't know if thin is the like correct wording. Which one did I get? Hold on. FSR. Racing share. Data. Trying to see if I have like the I don't know which one I got. I know I have like a next level racing, yeah. Next level racing. Okay, next level racing one. Is it all next level racing? NLR? I can't find it on my email. But I have I don't want a gaming share, I want a racing chair. Yeah, I think I have this one. Is it the one I have? Maybe. Yeah, RS2. No. This is not what I have. Hold on. It doesn't matter that much which share I have, honestly. But seats. I think I have. It's not the number one, is it? I don't know. I have one of these. It's an elite something. Like I don't know. I have one of these, and yeah, probably this. I have no idea. But the issue that I have is that like it squishes me, you know, because I'm fat. So it's not comfortable at all to sit in there. And then I think I also lack support like in my lower back. And the position in which I have my legs and like the bend that my knees do while playing, like after 1 hour I can barely walk when exiting from there. Like it puts so much stress on my knees that I'd rather not do it. Because when I got the sim rig, I would play like pretty much every day, a ton of hours, and then I had so much pain for like 1 or 2 months that I had to literally stop sitting there in order to improve. And then I never went there more. Well, sometimes I do go there, but not like racing. Like I sit properly, you know. I don't sit with my legs to the front. If I can fit in mine, it can fit in yours. Yours is more open though, like a normal car. Oh, that's bucket shaped. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what is the... I think it's a ES ERS. I think it's an ERS 1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what I have. Which is the cheapest one they have. And in theory, it's kind of a regular car seat. But it's just not comfortable to sit in there. I don't know why. But yeah, I feel like I lack support. I don't know which type of support. And yeah, I don't know. But I would say that, well, I would say I have two issues. I would say that the share is way too low. Okay, the share is way too low. So maybe this would make a little bit more sense, kinda, to what I would be aiming to. But my share is like almost at the, exaggerating a ton, floor level, which means that then my legs like bent up, so I think that puts a lot of stress on my knees because of that, because I need to make like a ton of force on my knees just to keep my like legs in the proper position. Because I mean, it's not even inclined right here, you know, like it's this part where you actually have your butt is like flat like this, but it's way lower. So the pedals are technically above my knees, you know. So it's weird, like I have to be pulling my legs up, and I think that's why it hurts so much. And I think that the fix for that would be to grab other aluminum profiles here just to try and increase the height of the share for like another like 15 centimeters or something, and just so it helps. Yeah, but it's just not comfortable, because if it were comfortable, then I would be playing a ton. I would be an iRacing streamer and not a game development streamer. I would put Malone a run for his money. I can tell you that. Even my confetti are better than his. Yeah, it's gotta be inclined in the ass. My pedals are maybe 4 inches lower than butt. Yeah, not mine. Okay, handle button pressed. Okay, so this is already bound there. To this on pressed add dynamic stuff. Okay, and this is gonna call this on pressed here. Okay, so now how do I bind to that on pressed? I don't want on the fortress selection. I don't want on the unit selection. I want here. So instead of on clicked, I want the on pressed here. And then pressed. And this will set the follow selection, and this will exit the follow selection. Okay, I think this will work. I think this will work. But yeah, I mean, I would enjoy to be racing a lot more, but it's just not comfortable. Probably the weight, if I was completely honest with you, is what it's making it worse. If I was like 10 kilos or 15 kilos thinner, it wouldn't put so much stress in my lower back and my knees. But I mean, I have pretty bad knees in any case, so... Man, I don't know. I have no clue. Okay, let's see if this works. No, doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Touch. Is this even getting called? No, this is the on press is not getting called. And the release is also not getting called. What the hell? Oh, because I have unclicked, and maybe the unclicked is handling everything. Nah, can't be. Okay, hold on. On pressed. On B unit icon, on populate from entity. This on pressed here. I mean, I'm clicking on this and this is not doing shit. Nor is the unreleased. Am I even doing this on the proper position? The hell? on pressed. Oh, right. Because maybe only the handle button clicked is being actually called. Okay, so where is the handle button clicked being called from? Find usages. Confused. Oh, is it because it's a text button? For some reason? Okay, so maybe this is the issue. Okay, let's see now. Yeah, I think sim racing like proper form or position or whatever. I think I will need to like grab one of these schematics and like properly dissect it and you know, you did something like this, haven't you? Like properly measuring stuff. Yeah. Yeah, this is not what happens. Like my legs are pretty much completely straight. I copy the rally car position and use this video. Daniel Morad, yeah. Well, he's essentially doing this. Just from the image alone. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll need to waste some time. Double quotes on waste. But I'll need to spend some time and it's surprising how close Will needs to be. I can see that. Okay. Will this work now? Look at that. Clicked, released. Clicked, released. Clicked, released. Click, released. Click, released. Hell yeah. I'm just queuing a bunch of stuff. See? I'm clicking, I'm releasing, I'm clicking, I'm releasing, I'm clicking, and still clicking, and still clicking, and releasing. Life is beautiful. Confetti. Hell yeah. Okay, good job. We did it. First try. First try. Okay, what more do we need to do here, actually? I mean, I really think we nailed it. I don't think there's more to do on this task, honestly. Unfortunately, I would like to have more stuff to do. But I mean, it complains that sometimes this clicking doesn't work, but it's been working pretty much every time for me. Look at that guy. I don't know. I'm gonna push this. I'm gonna push this. Okay, the multi-unit selection thing is remove camera follow when clicking on multi-selection panel. Remove camera centering. Okay, and this is a follow unit while holding its icon while pressing its single unit selection icon. I mean, GG's. GG's. I mean, 1 hour 20 of stream. Ay ay ay. And we are already done. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I don't know what I'll be doing now. What do we do? Do we cook some rice? Do I teach you guys how to cook rice the Portuguese way? Or what? Maybe I can play some game. I feel like I want to play some game. I mean, yeah, this worked. I don't know. Okay, let me reply to this guy. Hey. Spent a bunch of time trying to replicate the misclicks. I didn't have it happen to me ever. Or it didn't happen to me ever. It didn't. I hid the background grid image. Not sure what you mean here. But I know I'm on a different screen. But this is a private information. It's not visual. Okay, I need to push. Fix unit selection bugs. Standalone, GitHub repo. Okay, so this has been pushed. This is trying to figure out if it can merge or not. I don't know how it can. Good job. We only touched 19 files, so not too shabby. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think this is it. I think this is it. Like, I don't have more tasks for the Unreal today. At least I need to ask for more stuff. Yeah. I mean, usually there's a pool of stuff that we can take work from, but I don't like doing that before being authorized to, you know. Maybe we can go onto the backlog and see if something catches our attention. Getting Steam page, Machine Unit 0 priority. Okay. Too easy. Well, this task was part of last week, you know. So they were supposed, well, they weren't supposed to give me already. I was supposed to have asked. And I was going to ask today, but later. So that I could start working on this tomorrow. But I also wanted to take a break from the Game Boy. Rifleman sound variations. Redesign cursors. Player leaves cursor sometimes and lock. Attack move units not triggering attack when near enemies. When was this written? February 16th. Scan for enemies rate might be too low. Yeah. I don't know. These are all fairly, I'm gonna say old, but this hasn't been updated in over 1 month. Or better, whenever they are updated, they get assigned pretty much immediately. Pretty cool. Post-launch. I don't think I have visibility into this stuff. Ooh, whoever gets the next one in will have the 69th. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I mean, we are done here. GG. Another GG. Another confetti. Okay. I don't know what to do. Let's do Wordle. Let's do Wordle. If you spoil the word, you are gonna get banned for 1 week. I'm not reading chat. Okay, so we'll go with the word that I like to do the most, which is penis. It's my word of choice. Every single time. Okay, it didn't work. Okay, I think someone is at the door. No. Okay, so it has a P. It doesn't have inis. So it needs to have an A, an O, a U. So boats, maybe, but it doesn't have an S. Rhodes, no, it has an S, also cannot be. Bravo. Maybe. Holy. I'm terrible at this game. Look at this. A, E, I, O, U. So only letter remaining is U. And then this. So these are like the vowels that we can have. So Bruni? No, it cannot be because it cannot be this because we have the R and the N. And P can also be there. Derpy? No, because of R. Dutchy? Muddy? I like this. Ah. Okay. PMU. Nah, it doesn't make much sense as a word. Like jump. Okay. Clump. GG. We did it. We won. We won. Okay. Do we have do we have more Wordle type games to play? Does anyone know? I mean, I was kind of considering playing something. There are some Wordle type games for like legit games, video games, but I don't know enough video games to do this crap. Guess the game by its cover art. This feels like Atlantis. No. I don't know what game this is, I have no idea. See like some weird chimp Peter Pan or some shit? Yeah, maybe. I doubt he's like Peter Pan. No, there's no Peter Pan. I have no idea. I legit have no idea. Pirates. Okay, so it's adventure from the PlayStation 3. I don't know. It's some chick, like with a sword on a boat. Monkey Island? Nah. Absolutely not. Which one? Pick one. Curse. Correct franchise and saga. but it's not that Monkey Island, so it's another Monkey Island. Tales or Secret? Yeah. You got it proper, but it's not the curse one. It's another one. The Secret? Oh. Damn, we are gonna miss all of the Monkey Island stuff. Return? Holy fucking... Is it Monkey Island 2? Tales of Monkey Island. Ah, so close. Okay, artwork. So someone drawn these for a game, and now we need to figure out which game this is. It has a snake and something. I have no idea. I have no idea. Character. Nice bush. Damn. This feels like someone from Metroid. No. Oh, so now they are showing a different part. I have no idea. Like, I don't know enough about random games. No, keywords. Try to guess the game based on the clues presented to you in form of phrases or emojis. Death, guilt, nurse, bloody. Death, guilt, nurse, bloody. I'm going Resident Evil 9. Which is the 9 one. It's Requiem. Sequel. Disease, patience, teamwork. Teamwork. Nurse Bloody. I have no idea. There's some games like called 911 Operator or 112 Operator. They're the same, but they're not bloody. It's a simulator. No, it's not. No, what does this mean? It means that it's not a simulator. Teaching, stressful, laser tool, time limit. Oh, it's a surgeon simulator. It's also not. Anime style. Oh. What's it called? I don't remember the name. And I know which game this is. You essentially were a nurse, and people would go to war, and you have to like try to fix them before they died, so that you can send them back. Doctor, I don't remember. This is like a Japanese game. This is like very, very gory. Do you know, Simonot, this game? I don't know which game, the name of it. I think it came for the Nintendo DS. It's not Surgeon Simulator. I know which game this is. I don't remember its name, but I can probably type it out. Surgeon. Nintendo DS. Game. War. Stitching. Trauma Center. Yeah. Just Trauma Center. I don't know which one. GG. Trauma Center. Got it. Okay, then we have a guess. Never heard of it. It's a tough one. It's a tough one game. Well, it's actually like a series of games, but it started on Nintendo DS. See, very smart. I remember this. And it's something. It's something. Let me see if I can show it to you. I mean, it's not super gory. I mean, these are all still fake stuff, but it's like these. You had like some weird scars and stuff, and then you had to like stitch them and burn them with lasers. Yeah. Yeah, but these are all like quick time events kind of things. Okay. We need to guess a game without having clues. So they will only give us a clue after some attempts. So I'm gonna go with Tamagotchi. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with Animal Crossing. Because I don't have any idea. What are these supposed to mean? Platforms, yellow. One or more clues are correct, but not all. Okay, so it's not a simulator. It's one of these. It's one of these. Sandbox Kids. It's from Nintendo. Oh, it's either published by Nintendo or developed by Nintendo. Oh. But this is Sandbox. Okay, so I'm gonna say Zelda. Probably Majora's Mask. Oh, never knew Legend of Zelda was built with the same engine. Pretty cool. So it's still in-house engine, but it plays on the Nintendo 64 or GameCube. Open world, in-house engine. Bird view third person. Is this like some sort of Final Fantasy? But I don't know if Final Fantasy ever came out on the Nintendo stuff. I don't know, like 7? Yeah. So it's single player, but it's not only single player. So multiple people can play it as well. Third person isometric bird view. In-house engine. Fantasy, science fiction. Is it like Pokemon? I wanted to go with Pokemon. Pokemon Stadium? Oh! It's the correct franchise. Okay, so it's a Pokemon something. But it's not on the Nintendo 64, but it's on the Nintendo, at least the GameCube. Okay, so what is one Pokemon that came on the GameCube? Then there's like the Pokemon photo snap stuff. Maybe Pokemon Snap. But but Pokemon Snap is not multiplayer. I don't know. I'll go with Pokemon Snap. Nope. Worse. Fuck. Yeah, this was dumb. Because... Okay, so it's a Pokemon. After 99. I don't know what this means. Like, does this mean it wasn't on 97 but was on a 99? So it's either... It's from 98? Release here. Oh, if you are within 5 years. Oh. So it's a 1001 or 2002. I see. Pokemon. I mean, it needs to be either... Which one do I have here? I have one here, hold on. I think it's Crystal. What came after the red ones? No, I have a silver one. I'm gonna say it's either Crystal or Diamond. Fuck. Game by color. Nah. Then this is weird, GameCube. So Crystal only came for that. Oh my god, this is tough. This is fun, this is tough. Colosseum, surely. Ay, ay, ay. GG's. I mean, we did it. Alright. We did it. Okay, what more? Do you have my more weird Wordles that we can play? Wordle. There's a Wordle for countries. Wordle. What's this country? It's not Japan, is it? No, this feels like Indonesia, maybe? Okay, what does this mean? 62% what? I don't know how this is played, how to play. Northeast. Okay, so it's more southern west to Indonesia. Is this New Zealand? GG, second try. See, as Europeans, we are very smart. Very smart. Okay, do we have my more weird Wordles? Wordle variants. All the Wordle spin-offs. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to play all the Wordle spin-offs. Too bright. One v one Wordle. Simonot, do you wanna Wordle 1v1 me on stream? If you lose, you lose mod. No. Receive ints. Passwordle. Lol. Guess a 5-digit number prime in 6 guesses. Damn. Each guess must be prime. Holy. No, this is wait. Guess an 8-character equation. Nerdle. Is that even possible? Guess a 6-character expression that equals a given number. Find the hidden calculation that equals 12. No, I don't want to play any of this. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do. Maybe I can play Balatro or something. Have you ever played Balatro, Simonot? Or no, I know what I want to do. I think I want to do Exapunks. Yeah. No? Okay. Balatro is fun. Yeah, I need to get rid of this music so it's loud. Apologies everyone. Apologies to everyone. Sound. Music. Yeah, yesterday I beat one of these. I think I only have like more 3 to go after this one. Like I already beat a bunch of them. You never play these more, have you, Simonot? We just like bought all the games, but we haven't played more. But yeah, I'm gonna show you Balatro, since you don't know it. Just idled. Enjoying the vibe. Yeah, so let me go with a regular run. Okay, so this is Balatro. Okay, the idea of this is essentially to play poker hands, but the poker has nothing to do with it. Okay, just what you need to do, but there's no actual poker in here. And essentially you need to win 24 battles, 24 like 1v1s to win almost. And basically you play a hand of cards, and you need to score for this battle. You need to score 300 points with 4 hands. If you can do it in one hand, then it's GG. And essentially you can play any possibility of hands that you want to do, and then you either have an addition, score addition, or a score multiplier, you know. So for example, if you were to play a straight flush, it would be worth at the very least 800 points. Okay, just a straight flush. And you also have several discards to play. So essentially you can like select like well, maybe not this, but you can select like cards. I selected 4 of them, and I can discard them. It's gonna consume 1 discard, and then I have more cards here. And then I have, for example, a full house that I can play. Okay, and it adds numbers, and it should have added up to 300. It didn't, so we didn't win. But now we just play a 10, and okay, 300. GG, we won. Every time you finish a battle, you gain some coins, and with coins you can add like jokers, and jokers essentially modify how the addition of these points and the multiplier works, you know. And essentially you try, there are like 200 possible jokers or something that can appear to you, and essentially you need to come up with the best possible combination of them in order for you to beat the 24 rounds. And what makes these more difficult is that, as you can see, like the first round was only 300 points, but the second one was 450, the third one was 600, and this goes increasing and increasing more and more to each round, each turn you do. And for the last turn you have to like do 200,000 points in 3 or 4 hands to win. I mean, this is the game. It doesn't sound that appealing just talking about it, but I mean, playing the game is really, really cool. It's really, really cool. So currently I have $9. No, it doesn't. Yeah. So yeah, you essentially need to come up like with the best sequence of cards and try to find like combinations of cards that improve. So like there are combinations that are better than the individual cards on themselves, you know. So like the cards interact with other cards multiple times and then the number goes up, and it's cool. I mean, it's really, really cool like seeing the number going up. But yeah, let's risk now with the buffoon, because I have $9. I can only buy either it is Joker or a buffoon, which will give me 2 possible cards and I have to choose one if I want. And yeah, I essentially need to figure out one card that I like, at least at the start, and then you can sell cards and buy cards. Okay, let's start with this. I don't like it that much, but essentially 10s or 4 gives extra chips and multiplies. Okay, so we are interested in 10s and 4s. Okay, so we have a 6, 7, 8, 9. This is good, but we kinda miss a 10. So I wonder if we can like discard this and see what we get. Oh, okay, so we have 3 kings already. We have 3 kings already. Maybe I want to go for like a second ace. Okay, so I can play a full house again. But I mean, this card won't help anything with this full house, but at least we can try. Okay, 368 points. We just need 80 points to do that. Yeah, I was trying to see if I could get some sort of I mean, I think we are losing. 4, 5, 6. Oh, tons of 7s. Yeah, I think I just play this. This should be plenty. Okay, GG. Okay, and we get $7. Now we have $12. Okay, I kind of like the nothing one because it will give us a better thing in the future. I actively dislike this walkie-talkie, so I'm gonna risk and buy another buffoon pack. Smiley face cards are good, so let's go with that. I mean, I don't know if they are good. Oh, by the way, this is a boss fight, and boss fights have like some weird condition to them. So in this case, all art cards are debuffed. So cards, you can then add like tokens and like special traits to cards as you go. But this essentially these all hard cards that are debuffed, they like remove all of those buffs. Yeah. See, like they don't count for scoring, which sucks. Okay, I'm just gonna discard all of these. And there's nothing really good here. Okay, I have 10-1. Yeah, I'm trying to find one king and one queen. Okay, I got the king, I didn't get the queen. But I think I can risk it with this full house here. So, because kings are face cards, it's like number goes big, and now we scored 1300. See, with only one hand. And then you can also level up the type of hands that you play. Are we playing poker? No, this is a Balatro, which is it's a roguelike game. But usually for roguelike, you play like cards, but to destroy stuff, you know? And you try to build inventory to make your armor better or more, or giving more damage and stuff. And Balatro is a take on that genre, but where you play regular cards kind of regularly. But yeah, you have cards, you have jokers that change how the card interacts with one another. Then you have the different hands that you can play. You can level up hands by playing planet cards, which makes each hand give a better score by their own. I mean, yeah, it's a ton of stuff. Okay, let's try a spectral card. This just does a bunch of stuff. Add negative to a random joker. Okay, let's create a copy of that joker. Okay, see, now we have two jokers of the same type. So this will give us like a good better scoring if we play face cards, because now each face card will give us 10. You know, so if I were to do this, see, number goes big, 1800. GG. Do you know Scoundrel? Is that roguelike dungeon crawling card game? Is that like a regular card game, or is this the solo dungeon stuff? No, I've never played this. Maybe it's fun. Yeah, but it's a card game where you play. Do you play it solo without anyone, or do you actually need like a proper board game to play? The Joker gains +2 per roll in the shop. Nah. Okay, we're going for tarot cards. It's like solitaire, I see. Okay, so tarot cards are able to modify individual playing cards or jokers. It essentially gives them like an additional trait that they didn't have. So I can either double my money, which is useless. I can turn 2 cards into bonus cards, which give me extra chips. So chips is the number on the left, and the multiplier is the number on the right. And essentially you want to get the larger possible chips and the larger possible multiplier, because when you do one times the other, that's how the number increases, you know. I think I might want to have planet cards. Oh, This one sucks. Flush. No, I don't want flush. Okay, let's try again. Oof. Okay, convert spades. Okay. So we can try and turn these clubs into spades, because if we have more of the same type, we can go for flushes more often. And yeah, maybe. Okay, I would say that now I just want to get more, like an additional queen or something. Yeah, but I have this. This is gonna work. Yeah, I think we are going full houses. Like full houses with 2 face cards or 3 face cards already scores a ton, which is very nice. 1 in 2 chance to create a tarot card when any thing is opened. +1 end size. Oh, jumbo. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna open the spectral one. Convert all cards in hand to a single random unit. Well, yeah, thank you. Blueprint. Blueprint is really good. Blueprint essentially copies the Joker to the right. So if I were to do this, now we have 3 smiley faces, you know? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So let me see what I want to do here. Essentially just want to get rid of all of these, and I play this. Good job. Number goes up. See? 3,300. Okay. I want to try this. Tarot cards. Okay, I got 1 tarot card for free, which is a glass card. I don't know if I like glass cards. Do I want the same amount, maximum amount of money? Diamonds. Or spades. Yeah, I think I might want to change these into spades. Hey, let's play. Okay, let me see what I have here. So I currently have 10 clubs, and I wanna maybe get rid of all of those clubs, you know? Just because if they are spades, then I gain 3 more spades and I lose 3 clubs. See, and essentially the more single deck type, blue clubs. Yeah. If you are able to constrain the game to only have like 1 or 2 callers, it makes it way simpler to go. That's pretty much that. It's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, can you please give me a freaking like jacks or something? Queen. I would really enjoy like some jacks. GG. Okay, number goes up. Oh, okay, I forgot to move the blueprint over. I cannot forget to do that. I don't think I need a glass card. Okay, do I want to open this? ×2 if and multiplies a pair. If and contains a pair. Oh, so I'm for sure getting this. I'll put this here. So this will give me +5 for each, +5 for each. And then this will give me +4. So the number will go like crazy now. Yeah, the number will go crazy now. You'll see. You will see. I just need to... You still need to kinda get somewhat lucky, you know? Because you need to find like the cards. But look at this. This is gonna be good. See? 8600. And you just need to keep going at it. Okay. Full house, which is the hand that we've been playing, and we wanna upgrade this, so now it gives even more score. As long as you know what's going on. Well, yeah, I'm kinda speeding up a little bit, but yeah, I have an idea. Yes, I have an idea. Tarot cards. Okay, very cool. I got 2 tarot cards. I don't like stone cards. I don't need stone cards. Increase the rank. Holy, then I'm increasing this one for sure. And spades. Well, goodbye to other... Bloop. Okay, good job. Yeah, I mean, I'm only playing for like another 10 minutes or so. Okay. Oh, don't tell me oh. See, now we are cooked. Well, not really. I can still play this. But, yeah, 2 pairs are not worth as much as the other one. But I mean, still 10,000. Why discard low cards? Well, okay. So, you have the chips, which is the blue number. And then you have the multiplier. Okay. And by default, these are just regular cards. But by default, a card with number 2 is only worth 2 chips. A face card is worth 10. So you kind of want to get rid of the lower cards, because by default you'll have an average, a higher average of chips that you want to play. And then you can kind of also want to get rid of at least 1, if possible 2, of the deck colors. I don't know the name, like the symbols. But if you have 3 of them, aren't them good for a full house? Pips? Confused. Yeah, I don't know what you mean, sorry. Don't want this. And size +1 is good. Pips. Okay. Okay, I didn't know these were called pips. Okay, cool to learn. Thank you very much. Already learning something. Okay, do I want to go with a higher hand size? I mean, it's +1 card. Next base edition Joker is free and becomes holographic. Well, then maybe I can replace it with hallucination. Okay, I'm gonna skip it. Grade 2 pair by 3 levels. Nah. So I have this tag here to play. Okay, this should be plenty. Plum plum 11. Skip 9. Bloop 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 bloop. Okay. Plus 10 multi-fund contains a straight. No, I'm not playing straights. Each face card held in hand has a... Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think I like any of these. I could get these just for the sake of selling them, you know. Nah. Nah. Okay. Let's go with tarot cards. Okay, so we don't want clubs. Stone cards. Yeah, let's turn that into a stone card because stone cards don't have rank or suite. So. Oh, and I forgot to do this. Yeah. Fine. Keep going. Extra large blind, 20k. Nah, my guy, it's fine. It's fine. I kinda want more face cards, and I'm not getting face cards. I think we might die here. No cap, for real, for real. Because I've only upgraded the full house, which is 3+2, but I kinda need to do a full house with symbols, because if not, I'm cooked. I need one king, or I'm gonna die now. GG. Oof, it wasn't still enough. It still wasn't enough. Holy. Okay, I think I might need to get rid of some random cards, you know. I kinda need fours just to maybe play a triple. Not a triple, flushes are good. Well, by default they are worth 35 times 4. I'm getting a call. Let me just quickly pick this up. Well, it was supposed to be the mailman, but he called me, but he's not here. So, I don't know what happened. Okay, so we essentially each hand has like this value. So you know, like high cards are by default 5 ships times 1 multiplier. Then we have straight flashes, which are 100 ships times 8 multiplier. And these are the default rates. So then for each card that you play, they will add something to your chips. So if you play 2, you add 2 here. And you do that for all of the cards that you play. But then for each possible type of hand, you can also like upgrade them, you know. So here in reality, full house has been upgraded once, so it's full house level 2. I played 10 full houses so far, and it's worth 65 chips times 6. Then you add the cards on top, which will increase both of them, and then you have the jokers, which like multiply additional stuff. But currently I have 3 hands to go. I only have 12,000 points. I have cards. I have very few cards on my deck so far, so I only have 18 cards remaining until it gets reshuffled. And I need to find another full house, essentially. So I have two jacks already. I only have 1 jack out of the 18 cards remaining. Jack 1. So that's 1 in 18. But I have 4 fours remaining. So I'm trying to go for Jackson fours. Essentially. And pray. Pray very, very hard that we get them. But we don't have these cards anymore. So what this means is that now we actually need to play these hands, but these hands are gonna be like completely shitty hands. Okay, we got we got the 3 fours and we got the 3 jacks, so GG. Okay, it all worked out in the end. Good job, me. Professional Balatro player. Okay, we go again. 44 mult for each card below 52 in your full deck. Okay. Do I want to add more playing cards? Actually, I like where I'm at right now. If anything... What do I want to do? I don't even know what I want to do. Maybe I want to buy a card so I can maybe get more tarot cards. Bonus cards. Choose one. Red seal. Okay, so we are choosing that one. Okay, and we keep going. Give $1 per... Okay. Okay, so I think now it's the time to actually start like upgrading cards and adding like that tokens and stuff. So I will probably try to find 3. Okay, I'll probably try to find like another jack or something. Okay, something like this works. And then I will add these as extra chips. And now I get to play all of this. And this should help the number go up. 25,000. See? GG. And now all those upgrades are permanent, you know? Those upgrades are permanent. Okay, upgrade the full house. Good job. And I buy tarot cards. I only get to choose one. Okay, so I want to hold these for $3. Maybe. and destroy. Oh, destroy 2 selected cards. Oh, I actually want to destroy those 2. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I want to destroy those 2. Okay, we go again. Yeah, and then you essentially start getting rid of all of the lower cards, you know? You start getting rid of those so that you can improve your score. Okay, so maybe I will do this. So I'll play 2 pairs, just so this triggers twice. This won't count much. Oh, I forgot to move this over. Oh, this would be a flush. Okay. Is this what devs do when they claim they are programming? Well, I finished my tasks earlier than I was expecting, so... Yep, this is what we do. Hello, Ducito, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I was trying just to teach like American and Simon how to play Balatro, but I don't think they are much interested. Yeah, I think I will finish the stream whenever I lose. But yeah, I'm just trying to find... Oh, look at this. 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind is... Well, kind of the flush. The flush is now better than this, but 4 of a kind only uses 4 cards, you know? So, pretty cool stuff. To get 1,000 flushes, much rather play actual poker. Yeah, 32,000. Holy. Okay, tarot cards. Okay, so I do this. I buy a tarot card. Get death. Okay, death is cool because it allows you to convert one card into the other. So that essentially I can convert these 3 left into the right card. So these 3 into that king. You know? Bloop. Now I have 2 kings. Good job. And then I can also destroy 2 cards, but I don't want that. And I can get money. Well, I think I will... Oh, I need to use this now. Oh, I need to use this now. Then I'll get the money. So I do this again. I buy another tarot card. GG, we got 2 free tarot cards. I'm gonna say this is a steel card. GG. Now I'm gonna convert this into this. I don't care for any of this. I'm getting the money back. And I'm doubling the money. 34 bucks. GG. And now I can actually like reload cards and see if I can get better ones. 30 chips for each remaining discard. Add the sell value of all other own jokers to mult. Well, this is cool because this means that I can get it's only worth 2. So I can get rid of this. This is plus. I think I'm gonna get rid of that one. I'm buying this one instead. Okay, keep going. Yeah, wife is home already, so we need to either win or lose. There's no in between. All diamond cards are debuffed. Well, fuck diamond cards. Okay, I need a 10. GG. Okay. Let me go up. We didn't get the 22k, really. That is scary. Then I can just play this. Okay, so we finished. Yeah, we finished round 6 or round 5. So we have round 6, round 7, round 8. So we still have like 9 battles to go. Okay, do I want planets or this? No, I want planets. Oh, absolutely nothing useful. 4 of a kind, maybe. And buying a playing card as well. I got a tower 1. Clubs. I don't like clubs though. Steel cards are good. So maybe I'll get that one. Okay. I'm getting steel card. And okay, we keep going. Okay, I can get rid of all of these. I mean, I just want kings and queens and stuff, you know? Holy. Okay. We got it. GG's. $25,000. Yeah, it actually seems like I'm getting less than what I was getting before. So I need to think if oh, I forgot to rotate this one. Yeah, this is tough. See, like if you forget to rotate, well, Hanging Chad is probably like the best card in the entire game. Honestly, retrigger first played cards used in scoring 2 additional times. So this will give up plus 10. Okay, I'm getting this one here. What more do I want to do here? 4 multiplayer. 5 tarot cards. Stone card. No, I'm selling this. Okay, I'm getting this one. Okay, create up to 2 random tarot cards. Okay, I'm gonna do this now. Increase the ranks by 1. Well, I can turn a 5 into a 6 and a 7 into a 8. There are a few 7s. And maybe a 9 into a 10. Maybe. I'm just essentially trying to figure out like the best possibility of getting you know, more stuff done. Although I could convert that. I don't know. Okay, we do this. Okay, so we bump those. Convert cards to hearts. Do I want hearts? Maybe. Okay. And then I can convert one card into the other as well. Diamonds, glass. Although steel cards are good, but in reality I probably want to convert like a 5 into a king or something, or into a jack. Yeah, 2 jacks. Good job. Okay. Oh, mult cards are GG. We don't care about straights. 3 mult for each joker card. I wonder if I should get rid of the... Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the hallucination. I'm getting this one. I'll put it here. Number goes up. And mult cards are GG. All spade cards are debuffed next round. Holy. Okay, so I get rid of all of this. And all of this. Jacks. 4 jacks. I mean, I kinda want the king, please. Oof, I didn't get a king. Damn, okay. I'm gonna need to waste a play. Okay, this is good. And now I can put this into mult cards into the 2 kings. GG. And then I play all of this. Face cards, joker cards. First card triggers twice, so it's gonna add mult 2 times. And this will times 2 times 4. Okay, this should give us a hefty amount of monies. Yeah, 66,000. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, this joker gains 2. I don't care about this, nor this. Maybe a spectral card. Spectral cards are risky though. Add 1 gold seal. Add a foil to 1 card in your hand. Oh. Do I make it a 10? GG. Okay, we go again. All spade cards are debuffed. Ay ay ay. Okay, so get rid of all spade cards. What more do I do here? Yeah, this is not ideal. This is not ideal. I want the higher level cards there. Oof, but these are all messy. These are all messy. The kings are good. I still have... I kinda need two kings. Then the 2 kings remaining are arts, so that's fine. What about the jacks? Yeah, maybe I don't want the jack. Oh, I think we are losing now. I think we are losing now. Queen and jacks. How is this possible? Okay, I need the queen or the jack. None, neither. Yeah, I think we are losing now. No queens or jacks. Yeah. I mean, we lost. Everyone, thank you very much for watching the stream. I will get going. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. We'll do some game dev. Okay? Bye bye. Thank you for watching. See ya.